So today we will discuss about quadratic equation. This is very important. So we have to know ki how can we find the roots. This is not a Planck's roots. So how can we find the roots, that means solution of the equation, by completing square method. Okay. So let's start the session. Quadratic equation is also very important for board students. So let's start the session, that is quadratic equation. So we all know about the quadratic polynomial, right? Quadratic polynomials means, let's take x square plus 5x plus 6. So this is a quadratic polynomial. Why? We can see that the power of variable, the highest power of variable is 2. That means this is a quadratic polynomial. So if we equate this polynomial with 0, then we will get a quadratic equation. Okay. Now we have to know the general form of quadratic equation. So what is the general form? General form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a not equal to 0. Why a not equal to 0? See here, if we take a is equal to 0, that means 0 into x square, that means this term will be vanished. So we will get a linear equation bx plus c, where c is the constant. So a must not equal to 0, because if this term is 0, then this will be a linear equation. It is not a quadratic equation. So this is the general form. Now we have to know how can we find the roots or solution of the equation by completing square method. So here we will get two solution, because the highest power is 2. So we will get two solution. Okay. So let's start how can we find the roots of the equation. So at first, let's write the general form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now here we need this. Here we need this algebraic identity, that is a plus b whole square. We know that this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So we need this. So how can we find roots by completing square method? So at first we have to divide it by a, then it will be a perfect square, right? X square will be a perfect square then. So if we divided it by a, first term we will get x square, then bx by a plus c by a is equal to 0. Now, if we want to take this algebraic identity, so it will be a square, x square is a square. So let's write here x square plus 2 into a means here x, so 2 into x into, we cannot take here extra term, right? We cannot take here extra term. So here is b by a, but see here we take 2 extra, that means we need to divide it 2. Now see, 2 will be cancelled, the term is bx by a, see this is bx by a. Now if 2ab, this is 2ab term, that means this is b. So we have to now take b square. So b square means b by 2a whole square. But this is extra term, so we have to subtract it also. B by 2a whole square. So see, this will be cancelled. That means there are no extra term. Plus c by a is equal to 0. Now this three term is a plus b whole square. So we can write here x plus b by 2a whole square. Now if we want to take this two term, if we want to take this two term in right hand side, it will be, here is minus b by 2a whole square. So if we want to take right hand side, it will be plus b by 2a whole square. It will be b square by 4s square and minus c by a. Clear everyone? Now if we want to take the value of x, then we have to square root this, right? We have to square root this. So if we square root both sides, then we will get here x plus, we will get here x plus b by 2a, and here we will get b square by 4a square minus c by a. Okay, now I am doing here. Okay, now I am doing here. Now see, let me change the color. Now see, x plus b by 2a is equal to, if we now subtract this, then 4a square will be the LCM, and here we will get b square minus 4ac. Now let's see, if we take this b plus b by 2a here, then we will get here minus b by 2a and plus minus, because square root, we are doing here square root. So b square minus 4ac, and the denominator will be 2a, right? Now we can take common 2a. We can take common 2a from both the terms. So the answer will be b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. So so x is equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is known as quadratic formula as well as the Sridhar Acharya formula. Okay, this is known as the quadratic formula as well as Sridhar Acharya formula. Clear? So we can find solution, directly by using this quadratic formula. So let's take one example and let's use here this formula. So let's take a quadratic equation. X square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation, right? This is a quadratic equation. Now, how can we find the roots? We know that the the solution of this. How can we find the equation? Solution. So x is equal to we know that minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now we have to know what is the value of b, what is the value of a. So if we compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then we will get a is equal to 1, right? Because ax square, so a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5, and c is equal to 6. Now let's put the value here. So minus b, that means minus 5, plus minus root over b square, that means 5 square, minus 4 into a into c by 2 into a, that means 2 into 1. Now let's find minus 5 plus minus root over 25 minus 24 divided by 2. So from here, we will get minus 5 plus minus 1 by 2. Now, we will get two solutions. See how? See here, the first one will be minus 5 plus 1 by 2, and the another one will be minus 5 minus 1 by 2, because here is plus minus. So, at first we have to take plus or minus. You can take anyone at first. So, here I am taking the plus 1 at first, then minus 1 at first. So here we will get minus 5 plus 1. It will be minus 4 by 2. That means minus 2, and minus 5 minus 1. It will be minus 6 by 2. That means we will get minus 3. So x is equal to, the solution are minus 2 and minus 3. So this is the process for finding the solution or roots of any quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula. Clear, everyone? So we will discuss more about the quadratic equation in next class also. Okay, so let's finish this session here. Bye bye. Take care, everyone.